Hi and welcome again to digitalcameratutorials.com. The purpose of this lesson is to get you to create your own unique photo wedding invitation. Hopefully you'll only ever have to do this once, and I've prepared a folder already in my pictures with wedding invitation photos that I'm going to use. So if I open up that folder, you can see I've some photos here that I plan to use in the production of my wedding invitation. So I can close that up. That's the work that you need to do before you get to using Microsoft Word. So you create your folder and sort the photos that you're going to use. So now we open up Microsoft Word and we go to Insert a Picture from File. It'll automatically open the My Pictures folder, and then you need to scroll inside there to find the folder that you've created, and I have the wedding invitation folder here. So I double click on that, and I'm going to take this photo here as my main background photo, and you have to picture, if you look at the picture below the video, you can see how the wedding invitation finishes. So you need to be able to picture that. It's going to be in the bottom end of the page as I have here. So I double click on the picture, I go to Layout and to Tight and go OK. This allows me to move the picture down on the page, and I'm going to drag it out so that it fills exactly half the page, so that when it prints out it's going to look nice. I double click on the picture again. This time I go to Colors and Lines, and I'm going to add in a line, which in this case means a border. So I'm going to select a nice color, where the turquoise would go well with what I have here, and I'm going to bring the size of that line up to maybe a 2-point line, the thickness of it, and I go OK to that. So that puts a nice little border around my picture. So that's my starting point. I click away from the picture. I now insert a picture from File again. Now I've selected these pictures here and I've resized them in PaintShop Pro to make them nice and square. So now it's just a question of inserting each of these pictures into the places that I want them. So I'm going to go and start with this picture here. So I double click on it and I want to select an exact size. So I go to Size. You may remember we've done this lesson before on resizing our pictures. I unlock the aspect ratio and I go to size 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. Very important that I unlock the aspect ratio. Then I go OK, and it resizes the picture. I double click on it again. I now go to Layout and Tight, and then I'll go to the Colors and Lines. Sorry, I should go OK to that first. And then I go to the Colors and Lines, and I want to put a border on this also, same color, but not quite as thick. I'll go for size 1 point this time, and OK. So now I've put a little border on the picture, and I can bring that picture down and I can put it here in the corner. And what I want to do now is to put 2 more pictures side by side with that. So I go to Insert Picture from File again. I should make sure that everything is deselected first. Insert Picture from File, and I'll take my second picture here and I'll double click on that picture, make the layout tight. Then I double click on it again, go to the size, and I need to unlock the aspect ratio. Again, I'm going to just make it size 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. And I'll bring it down into position. And finally what I want to do is to put the little border on it also. So Colors and Lines, add in a turquoise line, and I'll bring the thickness up to 1 point. So there's my second picture, and it in position. And now I want to put a third picture down here in this corner. So Insert Picture from File once again, take the last picture that I haven't used, double click on it, Layout Tight, OK, double click again, Size, unlock the aspect ratio, put it 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters, and finally double click on it and add in our border, and we're going to make it the same color again and 1 point thickness, and OK to that. And now I drag that down and into position. So now I have my 3 pictures of the happy couple. I have a nice background here, and now I just want to add in the words wedding invitation and the people that are involved. So I now go to Insert Word Art, and I'm going to take this word art here, and Sally and Dara are the people who are getting married. So I go OK to that, and I now need to right click on this word art and format the word art and make the layout tight. What I'm doing there is telling the word art to behave exactly as I want it to behave. It can go on the page like that. I drag it out to make it bigger. So that's who's getting married. And finally, up here in the corner, we're going to put the words wedding invitation. So again, I go to insert word art, and I'm going to take maybe this piece of word art here and just put in the words wedding invitation. And OK to that. And then right click on the word art, format the word art, make the layout tight, OK, and bring it down and slot it into position. So I can change the shape of it, the size of it, I can do lots of different things to it, and that's the cover of my wedding invitation. Now I go ahead and I print that out, and when I print that out I'll be able to fold it across the middle here, and then I'll have the front of the wedding invitation here and the back of the wedding invitation here. Now on the other side of this I will want to put some text. Now rather than wasting your time going through the text, I'll just show you what the finished product would look like. I have it here in the My Pictures folder in the wedding invitation, and I have the wedding cover done and also the wedding greeting. So I'll double click on the wedding greeting, and you can see here what I have done. I just bring it up a little bit bigger for you to see it. Sorry, that should be page width. And here I have the parents of the bride, invite, and you put the name of the person here who's going to be invited, and you have the dates of everything. So if I just zoom back out from that to see the whole page, that's the way it's going to look. And then you will be feeding the page in a second time, and if you look at the pictures that I have underneath this video, it'll show you how to feed everything in. So what you'll have therefore is your wedding picture like this on the front, your wedding greeting like this on the inside, and you're all set to go then. digitalcameratutorials.com